Hello, this is Grandma's Gone Gaming. I am bringing you a new series that I decided to do after looking up some of the old things that I had done. This is iCrafting, or Indianacrafting's Wild West map, and it's a really cool map. As you can see what's out here, we have a little Wild West town that has special villagers as well as regular villagers. Now, because this is 1.19.2, and I was actually totally surprised that it even came up. I thought it probably wouldn't, but yes, because it is an engineered map. There are things outside of the village that will have to come up later on, and I think they should still be the same because they were things that he made, so they should come up. We shall see. Sometimes it can get messed up in translating to new versions, but anyway, we will find those things out later. I already know about the town. It came up exactly the way it should, and it had little baby villagers and everything. Well, the baby villagers are not baby villagers anymore. They have grown up because I took the time to go through and update this little town here for anything past 1.16. So because the villagers are, as we all know, that play the game are totally different. Well, not totally different, but they are basically different. Now, all of these villagers, I should have put name tags on all of them. I didn't even think about that, because I'll show you the way that they are different, and yet each villager that isn't a special villager is exactly the same. Because they are all unemployed. The challenges are in the description, and then I will be adding the challenge of making this an actual functioning with workstation type of a village. But that will come later. There's a lot to do before then, and the first thing that I will be doing, getting back into the game, we have nothing out here now because it is just barely daylight, and I have come back here and gone back to out of creative because I had to do some creative stuff just to bring the game up to date, not to actually, ruin the gameplay at all. Okay, so the first thing that I'm going to have to do, I'm going to be getting those kind of things as much as possible, and I'm going to be doing a lot of this to start with because these little guys over here are not safe. The rest of the guys have beds now. And I also did I'm going to show you something really quick that I did over here. See the guys out? They're coming out here now, showing up. Oh, I think I saw a golem already out and back because they already know they're not safe. There's no, enclosure. There's not enough lighting out here. There's nothing to protect them. But these, we're making it, unless the villagers can hop, they can't get onto these. This was not there. And the one over here at this end was not there. Since I'm here, I'm going to pick this up. Oh yeah, I already have the things that came with the game. He gave us these. There's my quest. There's my quest log. The 20 gold nuggets that he's given me to hopefully spend wisely. This actually was only one of those, but I just picked up the ones from one of those. So there's more now. Yeah, but. These things are going to be food for me because food can run out really quickly. I'm not going to try to get all those other things. What I do want to do before I even start over there, though, is what I sometimes forget to do. I've played this game many times in different versions just to see how it will work. I want these torches. So I'm going to actually take this out of here. Okay, pick them all up, and the leads will be used to move the horses later on, but I'm not going to do that right away. Right now I'm just going to throw things up here. There's some sugar, and there's, if we get some pumpkins we can make pumpkin pie, but we'd have to find eggs first, but you'll see how that works. I will show you all these guys in this first episode, all the special guys. Okay, now we have oak fence. Why did they not? They should have gone into the same thing. Okay, we have lots of leads now, and I'm just going to put those up there too, but I'm going to put this here, and let's put the stack of food there. There we go. And this will be for later. And eventually I'll find a place to put things. I know where I'm going to put them. It's just I have to do different things. First of all, though, I just want to get something done here, and this is not enough. I need enough to start with before nightfall to make these little guys over here safe. That's the main goal. I'm not gonna move them, but I am going to make sure. Now, see, he created this map when there were no baby zombies. See what I mean? There we go. So that's done. On the other side, there's also another one of those, and baby zombies can jump up here. Believe me, the first time that I played when we had the new villagers, I didn't even think about that. The new villagers and the baby zombies. For now, yeah, get in there. I'm going to do that. I will be changing this out later on, but for now we're going to do that. And I'm going to... Yeah, they're safe now. I will add a few more things here in just a few moments. Mostly I'm just going to shut this door. And then I'll be looking for stuff that will give me the ability to have tools without buying them. Because right now we have nothing, and the town is not safe. So, yeah, that is very, very important, because there's a lot of desert out there. And as soon as night hits, oh my goodness. Now, we do have the golems that they've already created. As you see, there were no golems when I stopped, when I came out of... they were all the villagers were asleep on purpose. I did my creative working at night with them asleep. That way I knew how many beds to make for them and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, and there were no golems as soon as they woke up. When I set the game to be back where it should be in survival and came out of peaceful, because I had it in peaceful while I was working in creative, because I didn't want any of them disappearing. Okay, so normally I would not change anything, but this is only because of the differences in the villagers. That's the only reason I changed it. So that's okay. Things like that are different down the road. All right, so I want to make sure that I get this food picked up out here. I don't want, for instance, a creeper to show up, and I'll have to fight it and miss, and then he blows up. You know what I mean? So we will get all of these nice bundles of hay out of the way. The rest of this can wait. Okay, everything there is secure. We have enough of these now, I believe, to fill this in, because there will be skeletons out here. And we do not want these guys to be shot, which I have had happen to me in the past also. Alright, so now I'm not gonna try to get the other things that I really need now, because I'll be coming back in probably to do that in the next day. However, what I would like to do, for one thing, we're gonna cut that off there, and then we'll do that. Okay, but I want to show you that the differences now. There was only one sign in the original, and that was over there, and I'll show you what that was. But I have named the storekeepers here. Well, I didn't name them. He named them. ICrafting did. This is Ramon, and he is what I'm calling the owner and armorer. And this building will eventually become, when I can have the workstations and everything, the library. And we'll have the... Oh, I know one thing I want to put in there, but I don't have the things. I want to put a crafting table in there. But there will eventually also be probably I'll put the lectern on one side and the cartographer's table on the other side. In the meantime, Mr. Ramon here, who has two things in his chest, that's the way it was set up. One piece of sugar, which I'll take, and a piece of raw chicken. So he now has an empty chest. He has a little work table over here, and he has a bed to sleep in. And he will give me armor. So he is actually an armorer. That's what he does. So, and I did check to see that if the work tables get put down and one of the other villagers changes, to a regular thing, that it would not disturb their special inventories and their special way of being, they don't receive emeralds, they receive gold nuggets. So yeah, I did check that out, and that works just fine with both types in here. Now, as I've said in the description, I put a bell on every door. You only need one in the whole town in order to get golems. Oh, I already knocked one golem down off of that hotel roof. I'll have to be changing that soon. He'll be fine up there, though. He'll be a sentry. So in here, we have McTavish, and he's very important. I don't generally use him a lot, but I have before. He is the building trades person. He has all sorts of these planks and all that, but that gets really expensive, so I do other things to get those. He has some empty chests there. This building will be changed a little bit by the time I get done. I'm going to be stealing all of these things out here. Here's a nice golem out here. I will eventually get all of this stuff out of here, and the horses will be all tied up out here. I will be taming one. That's one of the challenges. I will actually change one, probably tame one of the donkeys. One of the donkeys already is tamed, and the other one I think that's out back isn't. I'm not sure. It doesn't matter. You have to just tame one as part of the challenge. Up here we have Jose Manuel. He is, I don't know, he could have been a leather worker at one time. He has dyes and miscellany. So I will probably put the actual leather worker up here with him. And see, he has a special table here that has a chest underneath, because you can open it even though the trapdoors are on top. There's a bed for him and 2 regular beds out here for the guests. There's couches. I'm going to have to hurry this up a little bit. Well, I can do it all through the night. I'll just have to be careful. I don't have to worry about phantoms yet, because it's not Now, I had made a bigger table. There was a different one in here to begin with, seats and everything. Oh, yeah, see, they're coming in now. This is good. Now, they had a night while I was still in Peaceful to actually set their own beds. So, as you can see, we have the group that was here before coming right over. Now, he couldn't get through there before because I had made a larger table, and he would not go through that single one unless I bumped him there. So now he has his own bed. This is just those are couches, but they're sleeping on them. Upstairs, there is a true hotel up here. I'll be changing things out here because of the way the roof is. I've done this so many times with this hotel and stuff. But right here we have 2 guys sleeping in the middle of 4 beds. They got full-size beds there. How lavish can you get, right? So here we have 2 single beds, and there's a guy there. There are 17 bed-needy villagers. I knew that one would be empty. I had to move an end table here because we wouldn't sleep in that bed. See, it was made for the players to sleep in these, but now we need the villagers to sleep. So we have empty things there. That was a double chest, but again, they wouldn't go past there and sleep in that bed. They would only sleep in that one. And now they will if we get more villagers, and they will breed, of course. I don't think they actually do the breeding. Whoops, I have to go this way. Until they can have their workstations, but they make golems when there are bells. Not until you make the bells, though. At least that's what I have discovered. And down here on this side of the street, we have the general store. Now, I did do a little bit of fixing up of things that I normally wouldn't do in Creative ahead of time. This is an open place here, and I'll show you. This is not a safe roof. That is on the top layer there, and it is definitely spawnable. I've had things spawn up there while I was doing my practice session, and I hadn't done this. There's also not a door on this one that you have to put in. He's made it to be repaired and fixed up, and he has also done something else. He has made it available so that you can take things out, fix it up, and then have workable materials, and that's one of the things I was talking about. So he now has his own bed, and he has things that you can put things in while you're kind of going back and forth. So that's that side of the street. Now, this side of the street, I'll be doing a lot over here. There's a lot of stuff. This is Toby, and he is definitely a toolsmith. And we'll look at his inventory. Come on over here. I know you're trying to sleep, but oh, you don't. Okay, I'm going to try to do it this way. That's not what I meant to do. Now I'm going to have to go in there and take that off. Not me to do that. I'm going to have to do it, but he's sleeping. He should be all right until I get that piece of I should put a gate in there eventually. Let's see, this is in one. There we go. I want to see his inventory. Let's see, maybe if we go to the other side, that would probably work better. Can I tag him from here? Oh, okay. Can I? I can't. Well, alright, we'll tag him from here. Get over here, try to see if we can talk to him. There we go. He has all sorts of neat trades. So you have to have TNT at one point. So there's gunpowder, and we have paper for maps, we have coal, and I don't want to spend any of this on coal. I will find coal. In the meantime, I can also make some charcoal if I need it, but I do have torches now. So we have, I will, however, buy from him right now while he's still awake. I would just put 6 of them in there, but it'll end up moving up all of those up there. But I want this, and I want 2 of these just to make some better tools to work with to start with, and then I will retrieve my gold nuggets, and that is the only thing that I'll be buying. It would have been a lot more expensive to buy the actual tools down here. As you can see, that would have been 6, 10, 15 just to get a full, not even a full set. It would have been 6. 10, and I can make a full set for all of that and have some left over. Go back to bed. There we go. Now I have added, there was a table and chairs thing, you know, like having a bar table in here. I debated taking this off and just putting a slab up there because it seems funny hanging down, but I might do that later on when I do a lot of other renovations. Here we have the extra beds for those that are too drunk or so, you know, whatever, to stand up anymore. And then a couple of sofas, those were added. Okay, then, now these are dangerous here because zombies can obviously get in there and knock those down. Inside here we have the jail, which I have called the Huskow. There are no vendors in here. We have a bed for the sheriff. Okay, then we have 2 prisoners in here. There was only one in the original game, and there were iron bars on here, but I wanted to be able to go in and out of here, you know, because eventually I will want them to be at their workstations, and so I just changed it to make that into the... We're not going to go out here until he gets rid of him. Thank you, sir. I appreciate your help. Oh, there's another one coming, so let's get over here a little bit. Now these ones down here there are 2 beds, and this one I had back there, but I moved it because, again, none of the villagers would come in and use it in that corner. I had him here, and then and eventually I will be doing a bunch more changes in here. I had originally done some stuff and put work tables in, and I didn't want to do that. I remembered that I really wanted to just make them separately. So here, this guy here, come and see me. Come on, I want to talk to you. Oh, really? Okay, go back to bed. I'm going to go in here then. We'll replace this. Okay, that's in 2. Because I want to show him to you, then we're going to be through with the night here pretty quick. Alright, so here we go. Let's take another look at his inventory. He is very, very utterly important. You are going to need, if you play this, the jungle saplings. There is no jungle, and you need to do things about a jungle, from a jungle. So you need that. And you need melon seeds, and you need pumpkin seeds, and you need the cocoa beans, and you need the wheat seeds, because you have things that you have to grow to complete your challenges, unless you don't want to do the challenges that he's already made, but still those will become handy for other things. I will eventually put a gate in here and take those down and probably take the wood from those. And then I will also change the way this trim has been used. There's no reason to have those there. That becomes good wood that I can use for building. So yeah, I have my way of doing these things. I'll probably take down at least one of those. I'll probably leave that one and take the inside ones down because I can use that. I'll be changing this whole porch a lot shorter so I can use that wood. But this place has got a lot of good use in it. And the back porch, I think I will probably take out this door and then totally remove that porch and just leave it so that I can put the fences along there just to be more, yeah. Now, in order to keep these guys from running around while I'm doing stuff and at night and all that kind of stuff, although they should be fairly safe most of the time. Now, see, there's one running around out there now. Yeah, he went back upstairs. I am going to spend the rest of this evening... Uh-oh, we're going to have a guy come in here. Now, I don't have any tools, so I may have to go back through the door. And I hope he doesn't beat it down. I'm going to put this here just in case. Okay. Thank you, sir, again. These guys are invaluable. And I don't have any... I'm not going to, waste my iron fixing them, but sometimes they get kind of cracked and forlorn looking, but they get replaced. I'm going to go ahead and just work on this, and he's going to stand guard over me while I do it. Alright, I will be making regular tools here in just a little bit, but I want to get some things done first. Okay, I'm going to do that. I'll leave those for the moment. It's going to be daytime, that's great. Oh, I missed up. I need this. Because I would really want to shut this front off so we don't have that guy leaving. The guys that are in there. I would like them to stay there. That way I don't have to worry about them being safe until I get all of the safety things done. Okay, so they'll have fun in there. they have, that's where their friends are. I think I will take these off while I can. This is just my way of doing this, and I just make use of all these things. So we're going to put those out here, and then I don't want to put one there because I'm probably going to put my corner one there. So we'll put this here. Alright. And then the gate will go here. So then there will be, we might not even need any more than that. We don't, because we have those there. I will have slabs here in a little bit to work with. Are we back? They are awake now? Yeah. So they can go out here. And yeah, we're on day 1. So I will go away and I will come back with episode 2. I'm probably going to go out first thing as soon as those, looks like we have rain going out there. But as soon as all of those guys out there burn up and go away, I will go out there, like that, and pick up stuff out there, because that stuff becomes invaluable. All right, so I will see you in the next episode. Thanks for watching, and bye for now.